Everybody's regular routine has changed. You're used to going to work, you're used to meeting certain people, you're used to certain activities, and now it's just different. We're not used to being confined in small places. We're not used to having our kids around us all the time. We're not used to being forced in each other's company. Right? Even if you were retired and living at home and you have a routine where you just have each other, right? But you have the option of going for a walk or planning an outing or going to the beach or doing something exciting, and that has been taken away, and that's a big one. That's a big one. And as it is, the kind of activity, especially if you're a senior, the kind of activities that you can do are anyway limited, right? And now they're saying that this virus is going to affect you, so you have to be ultra careful about stepping out of the house, about getting your groceries, about getting things done. So how do you find the motivation each day to get up and get accustomed to a brand new routine? It's not anything anyone is used to, and what happens is there's an internal resistance. There's an internal resistance, and something is saying, I don't like this. I want it to change. I want something different. I just can't take this. Again and again and again, it's like, we're bumping into each other's spaces. We're not giving ourselves time to breathe. It feels like everybody is in your space. And then you're overwhelmed by the social contact you're having on Zoom. Because what you had earlier in going out in bars and all your social activities has been replaced with back-to-back Zoom calls. And that can be quite exhausting, to sit in one place and talk to people, and there are these silences in the middle that you don't know what to say, or you have a limited Zoom thing and then you're talking something interesting and it all suddenly goes, and you have all these kind of technological problems that are coming in the way. We have to find time for friends, we have to find time to do our thing, but there's no real motivation to do it because the future seems so uncertain. What's going to happen to us? Where is this virus going to lead us? Every time you turn on the TV, the projected numbers seem to be going up and going up and going up, and are you going to be part of that statistic? Or are you going to escape it? What do you have to do? To what level do you have to be isolated in order to protect yourself? Is it going to get over? So we have all these worries somewhere at the back of our mind that keeps coming up at regular intervals. Like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Is my effort even worth it? I'm doing all these things, and I'm writing all these books, I'm making all these videos, whatever it is that you're doing. Working on a website or doing these financial projections. Is it even worth it? Is my company even going to be there in 6 months' time? Will I have a job? So things are in a tremendous state of flux. And like I always say, there is only one way of dealing with that. You have to forget about all these mind stories. You have to forget about the world that is out there. You have to forget about the people that you think are trying to get you, trying to bring you down and trying to spoil your happiness, and you have to stay present. That's it. You're just here, just now, wherever you're sitting, as you're watching me. Just be present. Being present is to feel the weight of your body. Maybe the breath flowing in and out. Maybe the sounds you hear. If you have a window cracked open, you might be hearing the birds. Or the whirring of the air conditioning, the fan. The minute you think about how you're feeling, I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling vulnerable, I'm feeling tired, I'm exhausted, I'm worried, I'm filled with panic. Feelings and emotions are part of your mind. Get rid of them and once again just feel the weight of your body. And you do just that even for a few seconds at a time. When it gets overwhelming, when you do just that, everything is all right with the world. Nothing else matters. Nobody else matters. This is your journey. You're actually all alone. And it's all a joke anyway. This whole life business, it's over in a flash. And since it is a joke, you might as well be happy. And when you are happy, when you're truly happy, only then can you connect with your source. In misery and in suffering, you are completely tied to your mind stories. You're completely tied to what's going on inside your head. You're completely tied to that highway of thoughts and feelings and emotions and, all of those things. The only time you can break free, the only way of breaking free is to just tell yourself that this is it. I'm just sitting and I'm breathing. I'm alive. And that's it. And if that's too somber for you, think of life as a joke. It is a joke. It is a joke. Everybody, all of us think it's so important what we're doing. We think we're such important people. We get hurt by everything everyone does or everyone doesn't do. So what? So what? I said something, he said something. The day went a certain way, you're feeling tired, you're feeling exhausted. These are just things that happen during the course of the day. And it's over. Do you remember on the 27th of June in 2013, how you were feeling? Right? It's gone. It's gone. Feelings come and feelings go. So how do you stay motivated? How do you stay motivated if you're only going to stay with your feelings? You're stuck, because only when you feel joyful, then you're going to feel motivated. So what you do cannot be connected to how you're feeling today. Whether you're feeling good or you're feeling bad, what needs to get done has to get done. It's just action for action's sake, nothing else. You just do what you have to do during the course of the day, and it doesn't matter. If I have to meditate, it doesn't matter. Oh, I had a great meditation. Oh, I had a terrible meditation. Why can't I meditate? Oh my God, I have no time to do this. Oh, that was a wonderful I remember I had a meditation last year that was really exactly like this. No. Every time you meditate, every time you come to this, to sit down and close your eyes, it's going to be different. But you meditate, and that is your duty, that is your sadhana. Just like you're working. It's difficult, I know, to discipline yourself and sit in front of that computer and do what you have to do, but you do it. You decide what you have to do during the day. That I'm going to cook. Okay, I'm going to cook. If I'm the cook, I'm the cook. Everyone has to eat. And you just cook. Food is good one day, food is not so good one day, food gets burnt one day, somebody else burns your food another day. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not about how you feel, you keep going. You keep doing what you have to do, however mundane it is. And there are certain things that help to increase your motivation. The first one is doing pranayama. Pranayama reverses prana. It makes prana rise within you. And when it rises, it enters your body through your Muladhara chakra, and it enters your body as enthusiasm. So you want that rising prana within you to begin your day. And that will give you the feel. When you finish your Hamsa Pranayama in the morning, you never finish thinking, oh my God, what a miserable day I have to go and tackle. You always get up with the feeling that, okay, now what should I do? Now what should I do? Some really nice ideas come through the day. Like, I had an idea for a story which I never acted on because I was sidetracked by the cooking. But I have an idea for a story. Okay, that came yesterday during meditation. Yeah, these things come, and it's kind of hard to make things work because our routines have changed. On a normal day, as soon as I finished my exercise or something for the day, 10 o'clock, I'd have sat in front of my computer and written my story, right? But now I can't. I have to put that story on hold. But it's there. It's there in my reserve, and I can bring it up whenever I want it. It's different. Things are different, and we have to accept it. And we have to feel that joy and happiness no matter what. And it's difficult. And it's not going to be easy. The next few months are going to be every day is going to be a learning experience. Going to be every occasion is going to be a learning experience when you start observing your own thoughts, your own reactions, your own words, and the effect that it has on other people, what they have on you. Everything is a learning experience. And I know some of you are struggling with your children at home, young children that need activity, and it's annoying to have them around all the time because you're used to that, 5-6 hours when somebody else takes care of them. I know it's difficult. But take a deep breath and just do it. Just do the best you can. Because that's really all we can do, right? Can we, any of us, do better than the best that, put our best effort in? But we have to put our best effort in. That's the main thing. Do whatever you're doing, however small, however mundane. You have a job, you work your job. You don't have your job, do something else. Clean your home, clear out closets. Wipe down door handles, door knobs, and take out bags. Whatever it is you're doing, do it nicely, do it with motivation, do it with interest. The only thing that motivates you is prana, right? And prana can be increased in many different ways. One is directly by pranayama. The second is by the food that you eat. If you've frozen a lot of food and you're taking food out of the freezer and eating it, it will not help in raising your prana. It will keep you a little bit sluggish because that kind of food is tamasic food, right? Fresh food, a good, well-prepared meal, even if it's once a day, always makes you feel better. Twice a day is even better. 3 times is the best, right? Try to get fresh food because that is a very important source of prana. The other thing is sunlight. Don't get stuck in front of your computer all the time. Find some time to go out in outside, even if it is for 5 minutes a day, just to sit. Might be warm in some places, might be cold in certain others, but go out and get them. Especially morning prana is excellent. It raises your enthusiasm like none other. And at night, when you're exhausted from the day's work, don't just flop and go in front of a TV show and go to sleep. That's the worst way to go to sleep. That will ensure that your sleep is choppy, it is disturbed, that it's not pleasant. When you go to sleep, you must go to sleep with the feeling that all is well with the world. That's why, our parents used to tell us, I don't know whether yours told you, but mine would make us say prayers. I mean, these were prayers we said before sleeping like clockwork, and it made us feel good. It made us feel protected. It made us feel that all is good with the world. So whether you're saying your prayers at night or whether you're watching an inspirational video, that's my latest prayer. I love listening to inspirational videos because through all of it, there'll be one line that'll stick in my head that works through me subliminally through the night, saying that it's all going to be fine. Everything in the world is just perfect exactly the way it is. That's the feeling you have to have as you go to sleep each night, and only then will you wake up each morning full of energy, well rested. And especially now, when your routines have changed, when your mind is in so much turmoil, when you're worried about your money situation, your financial situation, you need to have good sleep. Because given that coronavirus is spreading so much, you need to be in good health. And for that, you need 6 to 8 hours of sleep. And the only way to get good sleep is to make sure that 15 to 20 minutes right before you go to sleep, you have a good sleep routine. That you don't just, talk some controversial talk with a friend or watch a scary show or listen or look at the news, WhatsApp videos right before sleeping. No. Have a nice routine where you put cream on your face and your feet and you prepare, the lights are all low, you're feeling relatively calm, you listen to the voice of somebody who's soothing, who puts you into a good frame of mind, and in that frame of mind, with that frame of mind that says Om Namah Shivaya, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Drift into the best sleep ever. And you'll wake up energized, ready to face one more day. And when you wake up each morning, have the feeling that you're wiping the slate clean. That whatever happened yesterday, you may have shouted at someone, someone may have shouted at you, things went off well at work, things didn't go well at work, food was made well, food was not made well. It doesn't matter. It's over. It's over. Today is a new day. Today is a new day. Today is the only day. Today is the only day. You have to make a success of today. Today is the only thing that matters, because if you make a success of today, just remember that tomorrow and your future is nothing other than a collection of todays. So make today work. Make today work. It's all that there is. And you do it, connect to your source, keep a smile in your heart. Everything is going to be taken care of. You are taken care of. Everything is going to be just fine. Om Namah Shivaya. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you like the content, hit the red subscribe button. I'm also on Facebook on my author page, Kanchana Krishnan Iyer, and I'm also on Instagram. See you there. I'll link it down below.